Hey YouTube, how's it going? I'm making this video because I'm afraid if I sit still without doing anything for too long, I'm going to get really depressed. I have absolutely nothing to say, so I wouldn't even bother watching the video. It's helping me just to sit here talking to myself. Nothing majorly wrong happened. I got a new SIM card today, updating my phone with my old numbers. I found my ex's number and sent him a text like, hey, how are you doing? It'd be nice to see you. And he didn't reply, and I went onto his Facebook and looked at his Facebook page and that sort of stuff. Why do I do this shit to myself, man? I don't even know. It's such bullshit. Why does that still hurt me? We split up over a year ago. We split up in February 2009. Why am I still hurt by the fact he doesn't want to know me? Why does he matter to me? Why have I not found anything, to replace him in my life that's more important than these people I care about? Why do I have this desire to hold on to these relationships I have, if only through friendship, when other people seem to move on so quickly? It just, wow, that was a major mistake. My positivity just went. But we're being positive, aren't we? So I went to the GP today. That's the doctor for Americans. I took back my iPod and got a new one and updated my young person's rail card and all that kind of boring shit. I'm still ticking stuff off my to-do list, but it doesn't feel like anything right now it doesn't feel like anything good is happening as a result of all this kind of to-do stuff. Fuck, man, I'm really I feel really lonely. And I called my best friend Dan, who's been my friend for about 8 years since we went out when I was 17. We used to go out together, but now it's we've been friends, platonic friends for years now. And I called him up for some company, and I had a good chat to him, and I felt cheerful while I was on the phone. But as soon as I hung up the phone, cheers gone. It's like, okay, back to this. I'm making plans, as a girl that lives in my area that I was speaking to online, and might go for a coffee or a drink with her. And I'm planning to go to Brighton Pride next weekend and stuff. I'm making plans to feel happy about, and yet I just feel completely crap. I'm really lonely. This is a completely pointless video. I don't know what to say, really. Probably there's no one out there in the real world still watching, so. But, for myself, to talk to myself, I don't really know what to say to myself, man. I keep losing people that I really love, and I know that I'm, largely responsible for that. And of course there's always going to be this, they make the decision to leave me, so of course there are elements that are personal to that person. But I think in general I'm just really hard work. And I don't think that I'm attractive enough, or even kind of interesting or nice enough to justify someone wanting to put up with that much shit. I think this has been proven time and time again. These guys are like, I'm so in love with you, you're so amazing. Yes, I recognise that you have faults, but nothing could be more amazing than you right now, and I'm so in love with you. And then after about 6 months of being with me, they're starting to see that I'm actually really hard work and a bit of an arsehole. And then by about a year they're gone. And I'm not saying that I need to have a relationship to feel happy. I'm just saying it still really hurts me how much I loved these people that don't want me. And I don't feel like I have anything to feel proud of, even though I'm doing all of this to-do list stuff, and getting all this stuff done. It's all just functional crap. There's nothing that I identify as me in this stuff, that I feel like I'm being me and I'm putting myself out into the world, and I am a useful, admirable human being. I don't know what I'm looking for here. There's not really anything. anyone can say. This is the same shit day after day. It's like fighting against myself, and myself just wants to drop down and down and down, and I'm like pushing the rock up the hill every day, just trying to keep it from rolling back down over myself. It's fucking bullshit. I suppose this is why I place such strong dependence on people, because it feels so good. It feels so happy when someone tells you how wonderful you are and how much they love you and how they're never going to leave you. You know, it feels good and safe, and I'm very susceptible to it, and I believe it. Even though, you know, all the way through in my last relationship, the guy was saying, you know, it's like you never thought it was going to work from the off, because he'd say I love you, and I'd be like, yeah, you say that now. You know, I'd be really cynical about it and kind of not allow him to love me, and that was one of the contributing factors to us splitting up, which is so fucking ironic. Yeah, my channel's just totally gone to shit, hasn't it? I mean, I'm fucking just sitting here talking about myself day after day. I don't have really anyone else, you know, apart from my friend Dan and a couple of other friends. I don't really have anyone, you know, that is going to sit here and listen to this much shit. And, you know, frankly, I don't even know who 1,500 of my 1,800 subscribers are anyway, so if 1,500 people of you, you know, unsubscribe, it won't affect me that much. And I know there are still some people that watch. I don't know why. There are still some people that watch and listen to this stuff. And to them, I do genuinely apologise for being so self-centered and so fucking stuck on my own shit. Thank you to anyone that manages to sit for an entire video and fucking respond. Honestly. Yeah. I suppose I'm just humiliating myself publicly here, so I should stop. And I'll go and find some more stuff to do and keep busy. But it's losing its effectiveness. I'm not feeling very proud of myself. And those things, you know, some things, when I Facebook stalked my ex, I saw, you know, how many groups he's part of and how he's, you know, still obviously the party person that he always was, and he had lots of friends, and he would always have lots of places to go out and get involved in stuff and have motivation. And whilst I would love to be a party person and a sociable person, I'm clearly not, because I don't get invited to things, and, you know, a lot of people don't want to be my friend. And it's just that is what upsets me, is that I know that he's having a really good time after, you know, finishing with me and going off to live his life. I know that he's better without me, and I'm not better without him. In fact, I'm much worse off without him, and that goes for the recent ex as well. I suppose maybe it's okay to feel blue sometimes, but I'm just really, really afraid that if I sit down and allow myself to truly feel as blue as I am right now, that I just won't come back from it, that I'll just go into another, like, 6-month long, you know, period where I just want to die, and I take loads of ketamine and drink too much, like I did after I split up with Dave. So I'm really trying not to let that happen. But I am fucking terrified of actually feeling how I feel right now, and I'm just trying to find some reason to feel good. If not good, then just not to feel in pain. That would be good. Okay, rambly video again, sorry.